Now is definitely a seller's market in 2024, and today's video we're going to be going over some tips and tricks, especially you as the buyer can implement to get deals, offers, and all that kind of stuff accepted in a very competitive market. So you're going to want to stay tuned on this one, because at the end of the day there's a lot of tips and tricks that I'm going to be sharing that you're probably not thinking about. I mean, these are some ones that I'm really, they're going to be different. I'll tell you that much. So stay tuned to the end on this one, and let's make sure you get some deals under contract in 2024. My name's Shawn McEnteer. I am the team leader of the Living in North Jersey real estate team. Been buying and selling real estate in Northern New Jersey for over a decade. My wife and I have been investing in Northern New Jersey for over a decade, and it's absolutely changed our lives. We're here to help you make that next move very smooth, reduce the failure rate for new investors, and make sure that you absolutely understand everything that's happening in Northern New Jersey. That's what this channel is all about. So to make sure that you are the first to know about new videos and everything that's happening in the Garden State, make sure you click subscribe so you don't miss a beat of what's going on. Why is this a seller's market and not a buyer's market? Well, that's pretty simple. There's 1.1 months of inventory right now, and that is not a lot. A healthy market, you want to see somewhere around maybe 6 months of inventory or greater to be a buyer's market, but anything under that, 3 months or less, it's definitely a seller's market. And that's what we're seeing right now, even less than this time last year in 2023. So 2024 is on path to be yet again another seller's market. And I kid you not, I see that being the path for many months and years to come, just because we're not building enough homes to keep up with the buyer demand. So as long as that's happening, it's going to continue to be a seller's market, regardless of the interest rates, wherever they're at. That plays an effect on things. It is scary to sell knowing that you have this amazing rate, but at the end of the day, if there's no place to buy, if there's no place to move to, that's a huge factor in all this. So we need to be building more homes, and we're far behind on that. So I do see it being a seller's market for many years to come, and this is just the way it is. You have to get used to it. So in order to buy that next home, you want to be prepared. You want to have tips and tricks so you know what you're doing. This is going to be the video for you to understand that a little bit more, and that's what I'm going to be going over today. Some of the things I'm going to be talking about are a little bit different. They're not as common as you probably heard before, and some of them could be a little controversial as well, believe it or not. So I'm going to go right into it, and the first one I'm going to say is working with a realtor and understanding what their commission fee and breakdown is. What does that mean? Now look, you understand when you sell a home what the fees are involved, you sign the documents and everything, but you as a buyer need to understand what the realtor is being paid on this deal. And the way I look at it is you want to work with someone that's being compensated a little bit more heavy than less. What do I mean by that? Well, there's a lot of teams and brokerages out there that absolutely rip the agent to shreds. I mean, they're charging them fees left and right. They're taking a huge cut of their commission. And the way I always look at that is, if you're looking to get a deal under contract, do you think you're going to get that deal with someone that's working for half the pay or someone working for full pay? So I suggest having that conversation when working with a real estate agent to understand how much they're actually being compensated. Because if they're working on a team, and this isn't a bash on teams, nothing wrong with teams, some of these agents are getting ripped to shreds where they're paying 50% to a team leader, or maybe even more money than that to a team leader. And at the end of the day, do you really think that this individual is going to be able to go to battle for you when they're getting half the pay or a third of the pay? Probably not. So having a conversation based on commission and how that agent is being compensated is huge when it comes time for you to buy that house. I won't go into crazy details on this next one, the buying process A to Z. I have a great video that breaks it all down, and I go into greater detail on this, but having systems in place is crucial. For example, when I'm working with buyers, I make sure that I have an entire offer team and scheduling team in place, meaning I have people that are scheduling our appointments for us, so it doesn't take time out of my day, it doesn't take time out of your day. They have professionals that are out there finding and booking appointments for us. And then when it comes to writing offers up, I make sure that we have professional high quality offers written by a professional offer writing team. Yes, that's right, a professional offer writing team that makes sure that we look like we know what we're talking about, we know that we're professional, and we look really, really good to that seller's agent and the seller on the other side. Really quick, maybe you're a real estate agent that's interested in what I'm talking about. If you are, feel free to book a call with me. Happy to hop on and share a little bit more about the systems that I have in place so I can help grow your business as well, because I want to see you succeed as an agent. And if you're a buyer that's looking and liking what I have to say, by all means, you know the drill there. You can always book a call with me. Huge tip for getting your offers accepted in today's market is making sure you are completely transparent and crystal clear with the seller and the listing agent. Having amazing communication, building confidence with them. Huge aspect of all this. The listing agent wants to know the deal is going to get done. They're going to go with not necessarily the highest offer all the time, but the offer that's most confident to close, because that's the name of the game here, is closing the deal for their client. So you might be offering all these crazy, outrageous things, but if they're not confident in you, they're not going to be confident in going with your offer, regardless of what you're putting into the contract. Why am I able to get so many deals under contract at such a high level? I'm not focused on things like writing up offers, scheduling showings. I let a team do that, so I don't have to focus on that stuff. So I can go down and get dirty with the listing agent and dig for you to find out what exactly are those pain points that the seller wants to address. What are the reasons they're trying to sell? What will make this deal smooth for them? And then ultimately build that confidence with the selling agent so they know, hey, it's a smart idea to pick Sean and Sean's clients, because I know Sean's gonna get the deal done. Hey, plain and simple here, we all know you need to get pre-approved prior to seeing homes, right? But if you don't have a pre-approval and you need a pre-approval, why don't you drop a comment below, say, I need a pre-approval. I'll be more than happy to help you out with that. Last thing here that is super crucial for getting your offer accepted is we're doing all this hard work, we're getting into the property, we're negotiating with the listing agent. Now we have to deliver. We got to be able to give from the information that we've received. So it's a lot of hard work, a lot of everything going in there. There's, talking to the listing agent, and they flat out say price is the biggest motivator for the seller, then be prepared to go in strong. But maybe it's not price, maybe it's time, and we can close quick. Well, then we make that part of our offer and we emphasize this. Maybe they just want to make sure that the deal is going to close. So we put a larger escrow deposit down to make sure that we can show that we are so committed to this deal. Whatever it is, it's following through on the information that we gather so we can then provide the best offer that is strong and motivating for the seller. So they say, you know what, we've got to go with Sean and his client, which so many people are doing in today's market. So that's what the final piece is making sure you execute on what we find. So whether you're house hacking or buying a forever home, or maybe you're just moving or downsizing, whatever it is, you got to be competitive in today's market. It's not easy for buyers, but with the right agent, the right systems, the process can be smooth for you. For more videos like this, make sure you click subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss a beat of all future videos coming out. And as always, drop a comment when you have questions. I love hearing your questions. I'm always here. I'm the one answering them for you guys. Have a great day, and we're going to see you in 2024 winning some deals.